June 6, 2023, a date that entered Ukrainians' modern history as one of the most devastating man-made disasters. Russian occupation forces blew up the Kakhovka Hydroelectric Dam. In an instant, everything was destroyed: lives, ecosystems, infrastructure, access to water. 17 cubic kilometers of water surged downstream, flooding over 600 square kilometers of land. It took 20 days for the reservoir to fully drain and disappear. Officially, 32 people killed, 28 injured, 39 missing. But the true scale of the tragedy on the still occupied left bank remains unknown. More than 110,000 people and around 60,000 buildings were affected by the flooding. Nearly 1 million Ukrainians lost access to drinking water, a deadly risk in summer heat. The estimated damage, $14 billion. In response came global solidarity and a massive humanitarian effort. According to the United Nations, over 4 million liters of drinking water were delivered to affected communities. Dozens of wells, filtration systems, and emergency water supplies were installed. But drilling new wells is not a cure-all. 97% of Ukrainians' water resources come from rivers. If they are contaminated, there is no backup source. Seasonal floods continue to wash toxic elements from the dried reservoir back into the Dnipro River. These toxins accumulate in plants and animals, eventually entering the human food chain. Many residents still rely on lakes left behind the flood, putting their health at serious risk. The water isn't just unsafe, it's dangerous. Entire communities in Dnipropetrovsk, Zaporizhia, Kherson, and Mykolaiv regions still lack stable access to clean water. Now, a difficult question looms. How do we restore water security to the south? Should Ukraine rebuild the dam? A renewed reservoir combined with the modern irrigation like drip systems could enable sustainable water management. It would restore access to water for the war-affected communities and revive agriculture. It could create new jobs in Zaporizhia, Kherson, and Dnipropetrovsk regions, rebuilding the region's post-war economy amid climate challenges. But all of this can only happen after the war ends. What matters most now is this: we cannot leave the people of southern Ukraine without water. For 2 years, Caritas Ukraine has been deeply engaged in supporting affected communities. We have implemented projects for the restoration and improvement of wells, as well as the installation of high-capacity filtration systems for drinking water purification.
Прямо в цей момент вона була конче необхідна. Літо, жара, башня наша розломилась, упала. Ми вже чуть ли не з калюжі, так і води не було, бо доща немає. Бідкались, не було. А тут як манна небесна. Ваша допомога, ваша башня. І ми зараз, от на сьогодні, вчора та й завтра немає світла, відключають, а вода є. Тому що башта водонапірна, вона дає запас, і ми прямо, вдячні до глибини душі.
We have restored 7 wells and installed 19 advanced water filtration systems across Dnipropetrovsk, Mykolaiv, and Kherson regions. With Norwegian support, we restored 4 more wells and a water tower in Zaporizhia and installed 10 filtration units. We continue to deliver drinking water and hygiene supplies. We support local recovery by providing small farming grants and cash for work programs. This year, Caritas Ukraine is expanding water recovery efforts in regions hit hardest by the Kakhovka disaster. The destruction of Kakhovka Dam is not only about war and devastation, it's a challenge. A challenge that forces us to rethink what we build, how we interact with nature, and what kind of future we want after the war.